Today, I want to tell you something which you really need to hear. I'm charging the phone. That is why I'm facing this side. I'm actually attending to my little baby. Yes, while telling you this very painful truth. It is better for me to tell you than for anyone else to tell you this. Okay? The painful truth of it is that you are too broke for this. No, like let's take everything in. You are too broke for this. I was sharing an insight online, and a friend called me and said, "Hey, I really love your courage. I love the way you're not shy and you are doing things as if you are the boss and you are speaking about business." And I said, "Yes, I'm into business. What do you expect? I'm into business. And if you want to know why I am not shy, because I am too broke to be shy." If I say I'm too broke to be shy, I do not mean that I'm very like tattered, penury broke. But you know that there are riches in this world. Yes, there is wealth in this life. And the half of the ones that I've seen I don't have. So why should I relent? Why should I calm down? Why do you think I have to be shy? You are too broke to be shy. That's what I told my friend. You are too broke to be shy unless you don't have anything that you want to be ambitious of. You are too broke to be shy. You can't be shy in this world. With what you are going through, with how simple things are in your life, with how everything is turning out to be, oh, you are too broke to be shy. You are too broke to be shy. You are too broke to be shy. Sleep. I'm okay. How do you pronounce your name? Kumar Rakit. Is that the pronunciation of your name? You are too broke to be shy. You cannot be shy at this point in time where your ambitions has not come to life. Hello? Ratchet. Is it ratchet? Ratchet. Am I mentioning it well? Please subscribe to the channel. I was talking about a friend asking me, if you come online, are you not shy? If you talk like that, people would think that you are too brave. People would think that you are arrogant. I said, no, you are too broke to be shy. I'm sharing this with you because I want you to know that Mr. Baden, welcome. You are too broke to be shy. You cannot be shy in this 21st century, 2025, where everybody is online trying to make ends meet. When people are diverting from school, stone age practices to real life business practices that is going to give them money. You are too broke to be shy. You cannot be as broke as you are and still be shy of what you do. Hello? You are into business. If you don't talk about it, who will? Who will? Ratchet. What are you saying? Your language. Correct me if I'm wrong. You are too broke. Like you don't have that much money. That's what I mean, Ratchet. Please subscribe to the channel. You don't have that much money to relent. You cannot go and sleep. I was listening to a wise man who was saying poverty is like a snake inside your room, not your household. Your room. Poverty is like finding a snake inside your room. Are you really going to sleep knowing very well that there is a python or a cobra living inside of your room? I tell you not. You would never rest. You would never sleep. Okay, your language is Hindi. That's nice. Rashid, please subscribe to the channel. You cannot tell me that no matter how brave you are going to sleep with the snake in your room without doing anything about the snake, even though you know that there is a venom in the snake's mouth. You are going to push out the snake, kill out the snake. You are going to make sure that the snake is dead before you are even comfortable. Why? Because the snake can bite you in the end. By the time you are sleeping, the snake will be biting you. If it's a python, it will swallow you. If it's a cobra, it will spit on you. If it's a very, very poisonous, black, venomous snake, it's going to kill you before you know it. That is one thing a wise man told me. That poverty is like finding a snake in your room. You don't smile. You don't go and watch comedy movie. You don't go and watch cartoons when you see a snake in your room. You don't go and be smiling at everything. You don't go and be relaxing and be smiling. You kill the snake instantly because the snake will kill you. And that statement, if I think about it, I know that yes, it is true. You don't have that much money to rest. People are using online to make sales. You are there saying that I should be shy. Be shy. For all you know, that is why you are the way you are. Be shy. Yes, thank you very much, Mr. Bading. Be shy if you want to be shy. Me, I've gone to school, I've gone to university. I have met people who have PhD. I've interviewed people, but I want to be like this in my hair. I want to be in the office when people are sleeping. I want to be writing book. I want to be selling to people myself, not really taking people to sell for me. Sometimes I want to sell myself. You study English? Okay. I'll teach you. Racket, you can be coming on this live to learn. I do all these things because I can see that poverty is in my house. If you see poverty has crawled in your house, has meandered through the veins of your house to come into your house, you don't smile and dance. You don't go and do boy or alarm shake. You kill the snake. You kill it. Kill the snake before it kills you. I have seen with my own eyes people who have been killed by poverty. I have seen with my eyes people. I am in Ghana. Rakit, have you subscribed to the channel? I have seen with my eyes people who died because they couldn't afford some bills of the hospital. I have seen with my eyes people who died because of 1,000 Ghana cedi, 500 Ghana cedis. In dollars, it would be like $20 or $30. I've seen people die because of this money. And you think that you should in this social media age where everybody is trying to do something for themselves, I should relax. I shouldn't try and do something for myself too. I wouldn't relax. I won't relent. I am not going to relent. Why? Because I know the extent at which witchcraft can go. It has a limit. But if poverty is dealing with you, poverty has a limit to it. Poverty has no limit though. If you ask me, poverty, thank you so much. Poverty has no limit. Poverty will kill you. Poverty will make you get into tattered penury. I don't know if you understand that English. Tattered penury. In Ghana, you say it, oh, here, name. Poverty will make you envy people who have gone somewhere that you are supposed to give accolades to. You'll be envious of them. Poverty will make you kill your brother or your sister or your son or your daughter. Poverty will make you commit all the criminal offenses. If not so, ask me why someone will send you to buy something and you will dupe the person. It is because of poverty. Mental poverty, pocket poverty, all the poverty is not good. So if my friend is asking me why are you not trying to keep yourself to yourself? Why are you not shy? You are doing well, oh, me, I can't do this. Yes, because you want to stay where you are. Because you enjoy where you are staying and you want to stay where you are. As for me and my household, oh, thank you, Mr. Bading. As for me and my household, please subscribe to the channel. Let me know where you're watching from. Mr. Bading is in Ghana and Rakit is in India. I know these two people. Where are you watching from? Join the conversation. What do you think? You are too broke to be shy. This is the topic for today. I'm not talking too much. I'm not shouting. I am telling you the fact. You are too broke. Like Bill Gates is allowed to be shy. Oh yeah, Mark Zuckerberg allowed. Donald Trump is even allowed because they are part of the billionaires. They are part of the billionaires. In Ghana, Osei Kwame Despite is allowed to be shy. RNAQ, Richard Nyamakwe, he has every right to be shy. The billionaire himself, he has the right to be shy. Who else? There are lots of rich people, very, very rich people. Dangote. Dangote. But you and I know that we have not got so much where we want to get to. You are not supposed to be shy. You've gone to school, yes. You learned English in school, yes, well done. You connected with other people in school, yes, well done. What are you selling to them? What are you selling to? Like, what are you selling to your students? What are you selling to your mates? They don't believe you. Forget them, cut them off. Cut them off. You don't need anybody to stand. You do not. I'm on fire because of this question. A very good friend of mine asking me that, oh, why do you post on TikTok? You say things the way they are. You're very brave. Yes. I'm doing business. I've seen a couple of things. I've interviewed people. I have met people. And if I think today I feel like giving this message to somebody who might be in need of this message, I have to give it because I am too broke to relax. For someone to call me at a public gathering that I should come and give a speech as a speaker, I have to show that I can speak to events. I can speak to situations. I can't just sit down and smile in my head thinking I'm an author so people will know I have 2 books and I'm writing the 3rd one. I have to put my books that I have Accra State by Plan. I have Accra State by Plan. That's my first book. My second book, Women in the Bible. Women in the Bible and Where to Find Them. The Women in the Bible Dictionary. The 3rd book is on its way. It will come by the end of July. You will see it by the end of this month. I cannot do it in my head. I have to let the world know. That is where people will start calling me. Like yesterday, someone called me. I need 100. Oh, I'm not lying. I need 100 pieces of your book. But if this person didn't see me on TikTok, on Facebook, in an interview, on TV, will the person order 100 pieces for their church members? No. And the 100 pieces, the person is taking 90 Accra State by Women in the Bible and Where to Find Them, and 10 Accra State by Plan. Mind you, Accra State by Plan is a book I wrote 2 years ago. I'm still selling it. Why? Because I still talk about it. It is something I have done. If you are shy of talking about something you have done, forget it. Wealth is not for you. Like, let's be frank with ourselves. Let's not joke. If you are shy to talk about what you do, if you're talking about people who don't believe you, cut them off. They don't belong to your circle. They will join later. Those people, they will wait. If you get somewhere in future, those people will join you later and they will proclaim to other people that I know this guy, who was my classmate. See, I have a picture with this guy. That is when you have got somewhere. So know that the people closest to you, they love you so much that they don't want you to take any risk that will defame you, that will demoralize you, that will bring you down to the lowest. But you and I know that you go to the lowest before you come up. I have never in my life seen any plant which is planted in the air before, without sand, without soil, without air. Every plant, please subscribe to the channel. Try to subscribe to the channel. Every plant goes down. It goes down into the sand before you see it flourish into a pear, into an avocado, into a sesame, into oranges, into pepper, onion. Every plant goes down. Thank you, Miss Abede. Please subscribe to the channel. If you just joined, let me know where you're watching from. You have to go down to earth. That is the meaning of down to earth. If someone tells you they sold Banku to get to where they are, it is not a joke. It can be true because I've spoken to a woman who sold Kako in Kumasi. And the place where I went to rest 3 years ago, she had built a 40-room story buildings. So there's actually buildings inside one wall, and the rooms are 40. That's what I mean. But the story building is 3. All the rooms put together is 40. A woman, she has never been to school. She sells kako. She still sells kako, even though she's 80 years. Go down to earth. Go down to earth. You cannot be wanting to grow as high as Bill Gates, as high as Dangote, without going down to earth to sell pure water, to sell ice KK, to do your hair like this. Even though I know how to do makeup so well, even though I have a lot of wigs, even though people respect me on TV, if it is time for money, I go down. You know that you are broke. You and I know that we are broke. We cannot afford to miss the flight to greatness. And the flight to greatness is on the grounds. Get on the grounds, get your hands dirty, look for what the people are looking for, and provide it for them in quantities that they need. That is all. You've done business, you've taken your money. That is what it means to make money. That is what it means to make impact. Then in future, if you're talking about building hospitals, you are there. If you're talking about building schools, you are there. If you're talking about doing great things, you can even speak, and people will change their lives just because you are a walking testimony. So a child once approached me. It's in my book that I'm writing. And the child actually loved me as a public speaker and wanted to be a public speaker. I said, okay, I am not a public speaker. I am not a motivational speaker because I have not had much of a testimony to give to people. Till I have much of a testimony, I am not a public speaker. So why do you think you want to be a public speaker? Listen to what this guy told me. It's a small boy. He's like 15 years in Kumasi. He told me, hello. He told me that public speaking makes people know you. And I said, you know what can make people know you better? Look for what people want. Give it to them. Give it to them. Not something so big. Maybe someone wants an aeroplane. You and I know you don't have money for helicopter. Talk less of bicycle. You can't buy an aeroplane. But look for, in your area, look for what people want. People want bread in your area. Your area, a lot of people sell bread. They don't sell A1. They don't sell B Foster. They don't sell delayed bread. Okay, I'm going to be the chief distributor of these wonderful breads. And because of that, you are the chief distributor of these breads. After distributing for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, you buy an oven. Start baking. Employ people to bake for you. You have a bakery. You are the biggest delivery of baked foods in Ghana. That is what I'm talking about. It's that small. Look for something that people underestimate, like salt. Get how to make salt. Do it so well. First, go and sell adanchine. Sell it. Now get the know-how. Make sure that you are doing it so well that people know that let people know what you do. Now, as time goes on, investigate, learn about it, know how to sell salt. After selling salt, know how to make salt. After making salt, know how to sell your salt to great companies. Now come back to me and tell me you want to be a public speaker, because that by then you wouldn't want to be a public speaker. Public speaking will want you. Public speaking will be clapping and paving way, giving you cloth on the way for you to walk on, for you to come to stages. And by then you would have money for speaking. Right now, if I tell you, okay, you are a public speaker, come. As a 15-year-old boy, come, what have you achieved? What do you have to say? You have nothing in your sleeves. So you are too poor to relax. You are too poor to be watching telenovelas and be smiling. You are too poor to be watching comedy. If you go to TikTok, there is nothing in this world that you want to learn. You cannot learn it on these two platforms, YouTube and TikTok. There is nothing in this world. Nothing. I mean nothing that you want to learn that you cannot learn on these two platforms free of charge. If you like, type how to cough on YouTube, you will know how to cough. That is to the extent how much information is on TikTok and YouTube. But you and I know that we go on TikTok, you go to YouTube, we go and watch funny videos and laugh our heads off. We laugh, we are happy, we laugh. This person is very, very funny. You waste all your bundle, you realize your bundle is finished, you go and buy a new bundle, you laugh. Then you have veins on your neck and you're happy. You're wasting your life. Kwame Nkrumah didn't do this. Kwame Nkrumah didn't do it. Like, sometimes I think that what was Kwame Nkrumah's knowledge? Because there are a lot of people in Gold Coast. How did Kwame Nkrumah leave abroad, come to Ghana, not think that he's someone who has come from abroad, so he's going to be the latest Gaddafi or Mugabe, walking around with bare chest and full afro, and he tried to change in fact, most of the things that Kwame Nkrumah has done still lives on, and we are still using them. Why? It is because he has a particular information. He had the next generations ahead in his mind. When he was thinking of how to be a president, he wasn't thinking of how to sit on the chair. He was thinking of how to sit on the minds of the people forever. Until now, Kwame Nkrumah lives on. What are you also doing? You're wasting your life laughing. You are wasting your life laughing, watching pornography, watching unnecessary things, masturbating online. You are wasting your life. You are just wasting your life making unnecessary arguments on politics that you would never be a part of because you don't have that charisma. Even if you do, there are better people than you that people want. Go and do that business that will escalate your levels to the higher grades so that you will elevate other people who are unemployed. 2021, when I left school in the media school, the people I graduated with, they were 6,000, and up till now, I know only up to 20 people who are in the media. The rest have found their way. Some people have not gotten any work to do. They are home. What are you doing to make sure that these people are rescued? These people have works to do. This is what it means to be alive. Being alive is not like being like an animal. You are not an animal, for God's sake. The Bible says we have to dominate. That's what God told Adam. And if we are children of Adam, then definitely we are part of this. We are to dominate. What do animals do? Goats, they give birth. Okay, let me take a male goat. He goes to look for a female goat, impregnate the female goat, gives birth with the female goat. Then they walk around and look for food. After that, they are there. Then maybe one day, one of the goats is taken and slaughtered. Thank you. Yes, it's actually in a book form, but I'm bringing it out. Yeah. You find goats walking around. They walk around till they are killed or slaughtered. Till they are slaughtered. We are acting like goats at this moment, trying to get food to eat, trying to get some ladies. Please give me a minute. A minute. Let me put this baby doll down. Yeah, thank you. We just try to do all our best to move around. After moving around, get a spouse. After getting a spouse, get work to do. After getting work to do, get a phone. After getting a phone, get a car. After getting a car, get a house. After getting a house, then we wait till we die. That is very basic. That is very normal. That is something you cannot even write home about. You cannot write it as a story. I am a writer. I ghostwrite for people, and I can tell you this is a flat story. It doesn't have any twists and turns to it. It doesn't have any motivation. It lacks the taste of motivation. It doesn't have any kind of steez that a younger generation would need. If you die, what will people inherit from you? Let's be frank with it. What will people what will people get from your death? They will get your certificates, like you went to school, you have degrees. What else? You are too broke to be leaving certificates behind. If you die right now, what value have you left for the 1,000 years to come for people to learn from you? Sheikh Anta Diop is one person I would let you go and read about him. He is actually a French person who wrote books, and up till now he is an authority. Even though the time he was writing those books, he wasn't even given any accolades. Why? Because he speaks French. We all speak English. People don't understand French much. But now people are translating his books because he left something that most scholars are not talking about. That there's black supremacy. That blacks are kings. Blacks are people that white came from. In fact, the Garden of Eden is in Africa. So anybody from Africa is directly from the Garden of Eden. Sheikh Anta Diop, he said all these things in French. Now it is being translated into 157 languages. Why? Tell me again why? Because he left behind something, and that something is for the generations ahead. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Baden. So you have to know that apart from your certificates, apart from you getting married and giving birth, which is very basic and a flat story, what are you living? What are you living? What are you living that people, please subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel and let me know where you're watching from. What are you leaving behind that people can put their hand on their chest and say, my uncle, my grandfather, my great-grandfather left this cocoa farm. It is 30-acre land cocoa farm. He bought 300 acre. A friend of mine told me that his grandfather bought 500 acre of land in the northern region. So right now, since things are not turning the way he wants, he's going into the 500 acre cocoa farm in the northern region to plant what was the name of this thing? Tick. Light podia. To plant tick. Because why? The 500 acre land has been bought. Please, let's calculate. 1 acre is like 4 plots. 500 acre times 4. It's like 2,000 plots. This is what this grandmother, this grandfather, I don't know whether it's a grandmother or a grandfather, but this grandparent's name would never vanish. His children will come and mention his name, because I don't think there is a generation right now who can work on 2,000 plots of land right now. I don't think so. Like one person or two people. It will take a nation. It will take a village to work on such a farm. That is what a grandfather or a grandmother who didn't go to school has done. You have gone to school. I acknowledge, Professor Emeritus. Well done. But what are you doing with the school you've gone to? What legacy are you living? Or we are just this world is not our own, so we are just passerbys. Just like people say. So and then watch now, like that nonsense. It cuts the vision of God in our lives. God wants us to escalate. God wants us to blast. In fact, if you put pistol here and you put a bomb here, people will run away from the bomb and come to the pistol. Why? Because the pistol might have like 47 bullets inside. If it doesn't have any bullets, it wouldn't shoot anyone. If it has bullets, it wouldn't shoot anyone without someone behind the gun. But tell me, if there is bomb and there is no human being there, but the bomb has been set, 1, 2, 3, maybe to the fifth time, it will blast. Live there. Let nobody be there. If it gets to 5, it will blast. That is who we are. We have to blast. And there is no way you can tell me a bomb blasted and nobody heard it. You are in a stone age. You don't know bomb. Do you know dynamite? Dynamite is a mini of bomb. Dynamite that they used to blast stones, rocks in the quarry areas. It's a dropping of bomb. We've not been into war-torn areas yet. But if you're watching movies, they give some samples. Even though it's not realistic, you can tell. Please subscribe to the channel. You can tell that bomb It blasts, everybody will hear. In fact, people get deaf because of the blast of the bomb. How are you deafening people with your success? And you want to be shy. You have not got anywhere. You've not made any mark in this world. If you die today, you are just going to rot in pain. You're just going to rot and smell. You're going to be a smell. You're going to be a waste on that land. You're just going to be a compost for plants to feed on you. You have not left anything. You've not bought cars for people to work with, for people to say that this man invested in me. If not for this man, I was a weed addict. Because of him, I have got a car I'm working with. Because of him, I've stopped smoking. I've stopped taking red. Because of him, I am doing this work. Because of him, there are people who are doing outrageous things because of hunger. And you want to be shy. My friends say, oh, you are on TikTok, you are talking too much, you have to be shy. You are not shy a bit. You can't be shy. There is no room for shyness, because you and I know that you are too broke for that. You are too broke to be shy. You are not permitted. Despite has a lot of companies, he has at least 2,000 workers, and still he is not being shy. He is still opening more works for people to do, because your money is in the pockets of people when you make impact in the people's lives. If you make impact in the people's lives, your money is in someone's pocket. You would get it. Today, I didn't come to take even 30 minutes. I came to tell you that you are too broke to be shy. You are too broke to be stagnant. You are too broke to say it's okay. You are too broke to procrastinate. Because Monday, I went to buy a needle from a lady right opposite my shop. Today is Tuesday. The lady has died. I'm not saying the lady has died so you would die. I'm just saying the lady didn't know she would die. She would have been more nicer. She would have done all the things she wanted to do next week today. She would have thought more deeper. She would have made amends with people. She would have loved more tighter. She would have maybe made more babies. She would have, in fact, she would have done more things than she has done now, because she knows that tomorrow is no more for me. But you and I, she's gone. You and I don't know. Ours is more critical because we don't know. We don't know when we are leaving. So provided you live right now, today, your building has crashed on you. There is nothing to remind people that you once lived. It's only your picture. What will picture do to people? In fact, it is impact over nothing. It's either you're impactful to people or you are nothing. We get money and things. It's good. People get to praise you and everything. But let's be real. If you don't impact in people's life, what is the use of your money? That is why fraudsters don't go anywhere in life. They are defrauding people, they are spending it on women, and they are smoking with it. Okay. So yeah, let's just be real in here. We are here to make a mark, and that is it. Subscribe to the channel and join the happy family. I didn't come to spend 30 minutes, but I think you need to get one thing, that time is not on our hands. And if you are to make impact, we are not to make one plot impact. We are not to make full steps impact that only our mother and our father will feel. If we are going according to the word of God, the Bible, what the Bible is saying, he said dominate. He said dominate. If you go to a town where there is a chief, if the chief is talking, the chief doesn't talk as if he's a slave. He talks like he owns the people in the town, because why? The lands belong to him. And the chief can sack you all from the land because he owns the land. That is domination. How can you let domination be to only a small group of people when all of us were asked to dominate? Dominate with your mind. Write books. Write books. I'm talking to myself too. Write a lot of books. Write as much books as possible. Write. Walk the talk. Do what? Plans. Okay, so I spoke to one wise man 3 days ago. An old man with gray hair. Listen to what he said. He said plants are like human beings. They go to people. They tell you, this is what I have. It is not that you have the plan. The plan has you in mind. The plan has come to you that, oh, I want to come into reality. I want you to help me. Plan wants to come whether you are there or not. So whether you help the plan to surface or not, it will come. So think about it. Sometimes you go to a shop, you see something happening there, you say, oh, one day I'll open a big game shop with people coming in to come and watch game and come and be in the game. And you think about it, you put it down. By next year, West Hills, near opposite West Hills, by KFC, there's a game shop. People are entering. Do you think that the person who created it is the only person who has that plan? It's not the only person who took that initiative, but that person is the only person who has used it, who has made it come to life. So plans will come today and go. You can draft. You start drafting. You draft a plan today. Tomorrow you get a plan. Tomorrow next you get a plan. You keep getting new plans for new things every day, and they come and they go. Sometimes you forget them, not because you just forgotten them, because they have been realized whether with or without you. I'm here to tell you that you are too blessed to be shy. You are too broke to be shy. You are too wise to be shy. Don't be shy of anything, but rather take hold of anything you have. Run with it. Run so hard. Run so hard that people would see you like Usain Bolt. There are a lot of runners, but Usain Bolt is the number one because he runs the fastest. He is black. He is black, number one. He runs the fastest, number two. Apart from the fact that all runners run, there might be also other black people and things. He runs faster than the clock itself. He sets the time. And there was an interview I was watching him tell how he trains. He used a whole year to train for 30 seconds or 1 minute performance. Listen, Usain Bolt used the whole year to train for 10 minutes or 5 minutes performance. The whole year. Meaning he trains every day, running with a set time, so that he would be able to be still the reigning and the fastest runner who has ever lived. In fact, if right now there is a faster runner than him, that's nice. But his name would never clean. What are you going to do? What are you doing that your name would never clean? Your name would be there. 1,000 years of your going. Jesus died according to the Bible. We didn't see Jesus. We came to read about him. It's been 2,500 years now. We are still reading about him. Why? He did something very emphatic. He put his life down. I don't mean kill yourself for anybody. Nobody deserves your life. But make sure that you put your plans down. Put your life down. Do what you have to do. Do it so well that your great grandchildren would come and benefit from it. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate your presence here. I really want to say thank you, Mr. Emmanuel Bading, for joining throughout. I really appreciate. Thank you all for coming. And I wish you all the best. And I say, you are too broke to be shy. You are too wise to be shy. You are too young to be shy. Move. Keep moving. Thank you.